All right then, my friends, we are back here once again on CubCamTV. I really need to stop doing that thing where I start hiding my mouth behind my subscribe button. But here we go. We're back for our second video of the day. There's loads of stuff for us to be getting into, and I'm really excited about it. This one is a fire in the booth. Now, this is going to be the first time we've reacted to a fire in the booth. We've done a Daily Duppy. We did the Unknown T Daily Duppy, but with this one, we are reacting to Illmac's fire in the booth. Now, this is a very interesting one for myself because, obviously, in my background, if you've looked through the profile of the sort of stuff I've done over the years, you'll know that I was involved with battle rap for a long period of time. I did actually clash at the start of this year, and for me, Illmac has always been my, well, I wouldn't say always, but for the last 6-7 years, quite easily, has been my favorite overall battle rapper. So to then go and see him jump into a fire in the booth session is awesome, to be honest with you. For me, he's been one of the coldest rappers, period, for a long period of time. I really like what he does. I love his approach. He put out a freestyle recently, which kind of caught a lot of people off guard just by how on point it was, discussing a lot of the Black Lives Matter movement and things like that. So yeah, I'm really excited to get into this one. I'm really excited to see what he does with with the platform more than anything else. I've got a funny feeling that Illmac and Charlie Sloth have a jump-off connection, perhaps. That might be where the link-up has come from. But more than anything else, I'm just excited to hear what Illmac's put together for this one. So, yeah, let's get into it. We are live on CubCamTV. Make sure you are hitting that subscribe button. Of course, throw a like on the video. Put a comment down there as well. And let's get into it.
It's still the same attitude when I was coming up. Like if moms ain't a millionaire, I ain't done enough.
There we go. Fire in the booth, baby. UK business.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Oh, man, it's got to that all-important time of the show once again. My favorite part of the show.
Hey.
Fire in the booth.
I'm looking forward to this, man.
In the building, man. A real monster on the microphone. For real, for real. Illmac in the building. Illmac.
Jeez. Appreciate you, man.
How did they film this?
I'm ready.
You know what time it is when you hear this, right?
Are you ready to roll?
Oh, shit.
Look how happy Illmac looks. Look how happy. I do say Illmaculate. Look how happy Illmac looks to be doing this. You know, I think the thing with Illmac is he's gone on camera quite a few times and said, I think Grime's dreadful. But I think he genuinely does have quite a big appreciation for what rap is in the UK. And obviously to be on this platform, which is like almost like it's one of the most notorious platforms to find good UK rappers. So I'm excited to see what he's brought for it, man. Charlie's got a bit of a weird haircut these days. I won't lie. It's very precise. There's quite a lot going on. Lots of bomb dropping as well, of course.
Illmac. Beat by Chase Moore. 667 cold shit.
Big up Chase Moore as well, doing the instrumental for Fire in the Booth. What's going on? This is sick.
Look. I'm in the building in the squad with me. Learn from the plug, be consistent with the quality. It's kill or be killed. That's the principle, it gotta be. Better act like you know, like these bitches do astrology. My face on the flyer, it ain't difficult to plot on me. Pistol in the boxer briefs, I'm a gambling man. So for the bright ticket, I hit you like the lottery. Whipping on my wrist is arthritic and it locks on me. Bitch, I got this.
Bro, I don't care what anyone says. Illmac is for me, Illmac is the best rapper in battle rap. I think that's quite clear. A lot of people would say Sue Surf. A lot of people would. There's another name that pops up quite often as well. I mean, you've got people like Soul Khan as well. But for me, it's been Illmac for a long period of time, man. Go and listen to Skrill Talk if you haven't already.
Sauce, mix it with the
and the green tape as well.
Collard greens, plant-based diet, chase twisting up the broccoli. I never fell victim to the industry's hypocrisy. And treated battle rap like that bitch was just a knock to me. I'm cooking daily. Oh, the socials got them looking crazy. Less talk, more action, the line I'm pushing lately. Took a loss, but it couldn't phase me, wouldn't break me.
He's hitting up.
Just to put it plainly, it's still the same attitude when I was coming up. Like if moms ain't a millionaire, I ain't done enough. If pops punching the clock, then I ain't done enough. 700, caught my first bucket, hopped off the struggle bus. Now I'm sunken in bucket seats up in something plush. Get your money up, nothing special, just what a hustler does. They said, what if your run's over? I said, what if it was? If that's what you focused on, then my money's on us. Holy mackerel, God body tabernacle, throw a stone and hide your hand back to acting natural.
What?
Drawing mags and ammo, drawing lead like an Acme anvil, pick your Adam's apple.
Yo, man said drawing lead like an Acme anvil. That's, if you, mate, straight out of Looney Tunes, bro. That's cold.
I have your family watching matching tattoos. You wouldn't wax a candle.
Like, it's drawn in lead. Oh, bro, there's so many layers to that. That's fire. Drawn in lead like an Acme anvil, bro. How many times in when we were watching Looney Tunes as kids did we see that anvil, that animated anvil, fall out of the sky? That's what I love about Illmac, man. He can craft words in a way which sounds so fresh and original, and yet still have concepts that are very applicable to a lot of people, and still sound quite cryptic at the same time. He's one of the most gifted writers, I think, in the way he constructs his verses, because there's layers to it, but it's not too dense to understand. Like every time you get an Illmac reference, you kind of go, yeah, I like that. There's an edge to it. There's a niche to it. It's not like the first thing you'd think of, but it's like the second or third thing you'd think of, and it still connects with you every single time. He's almost like he almost like works in like a circle with his references, and for most people his references are like on the edge of that circle, if that makes sense.
A facet tabs and a half a handle, I ain't acting rational. I know a shooter from Nutty who's glad to crack your cashew. Send your body cross country and stamp the package fragile. Past warnings can't ignore me no longer. The path to origin, the rap historians on or failed and I falter. My past story of karma to bounce back to glory. They can't endure what I conquered. Heart black and porous, a different category of monster. Holding back, can't imagine half the horrors I conjure. Before battle, I chant a warrior's mantra, then cock the hammer back like blacksmiths forging Mandalorian armor. Screws.
Bro, the breath control is on a different planet, man. The fact he's going in, and it's not as if he's sounding out of breath. He sounds fully loaded at the start of every line. That's just veteran breath control, you know. That's the ability to project exactly how you want to without and being able to channel that into the moment as well, because this is a complex on a technical level. This is complex rapping, and he's not sounding offbeat at all. He's not sounding out of breath at all. I thought he looked a little bit nervous at the beginning, I won't lie. I've never seen him look kind of like shuffly or whatever, but it's just going in, man.
Out of order, these dick sucking MCs, raps off a hacksaw, Jim Duggan these beats like fuck a ice cream challenge. The fifth tucked in my jeans, I wanna go viral. I pull out, lick something and leave. We cigar smoking, boss pulling strings behind the scenes. Clarence Avon focus, I'm calm soaking up game. It's osmosis, you cockroaches get composted, start rolling, you get the picture, that stop motion. I'm the best, yeah.
Nice. This on camera duty. Nice.
I know it, I'm broad coking, they cut first like shirts on Hulk Hogan. Hit rock bottom like Dwayne Johnson, they rock smoking. Lamar Odom, you soft spoken. Snap and play the villain like Josh Brolin. It's God's moment. Ew.
Bro. Man said snap and play the villain like Josh Brolin. It's God's moment. Like Josh Brolin plays Thanos and he plays Cable in Marvel films that were done in like a year of each other. Like, and obviously you got the Thanos snap. That's just, this is what I'm saying. It's complex, but it's easy to catch. It just takes like half a second. It's not one of those ways of writing where you're there going, oh, the reference is that to that to that to that. It's an obvious reference. It's just packaged in a very clever way that makes it intricate, and it makes it it just makes it very enjoyable to listen to. And as I said before, it's like when you catch an Illmac reference, you go, yeah. Because it's more, it comes across more complex than it actually is, but that's the genius in the writing. He presents things in such a uniquely not scripted way, I'd say. But yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot. First one down.
Let's go.
We moving on.
Yeah, I think we keep it pushing.
The thing that's really funny about this, Charlie Sloth is like, obviously, he's one of the most popular, like, rap DJs in the UK. That's very, very evident. And he is so hype all the time. Like, I've never heard Charlie Sloth like whisper. I've never heard him talk at a normal volume. I've only ever heard him talk either really loudly or like whispering purposefully loudly. And obviously that's part of his job. That's what he does as the presenter he is. He's a hyped up presenter, and he adds a level of energy. But when you compare it to Illmac, who's very kind of calm, collected, it just makes me laugh, man.
Switching on the vibe.
Switch it up, you know. Look.
So much reverb.
None of these cats on my level. Native blood trails the path of a rebel. So I'll take what you want without having to settle. But they rather see us trapped in the ghetto. So we strapped with the metal. Packing out like fans in the venue with capacity. Put a high capacity magazine in you. Act like you special, then you back on the menu. Was close to meeting my match. Guess they had to reschedule. Dance around on the beat. The beat dance with the devil. My heart black as the kettle. That's what my actions will tell you. Falling off? No, not even close. Lit off the fire water, getting thrown like letting the Molotov go. The big headed knock it off before I knock it off. Try bear.
I'm loving the fact he's chosen this instrumental, because this is like it's quick. This is it's a fast instrumental, and he's with this he's really able to, and I think he knows this for a fact. I've seen him on enough watches where people have told him about the intricacies of a lot of what UK rap is. It's a lot more about the intricacies and the speed of flows a lot of the time, and I feel he's being quite clever here, because he is very much appealing to a UK audience by doing that and going, look, I can do this type of intricate flow, this type of or this type of sped up type of pattern, and he's nailing it as well. Again, the breath control and the clarity is so on point.
Read the hatchet and caught it tied a hawk. Whoa, they sleeping on me. I'm watching them nodding off slow. Fuck this chain bracelet and watch my ambiance glow gold while they jewelry shopping at the mall. My breath smelling like champagne and caviar. They can't holler at bitches without an app involved. I ain't even mad at y'all. I prefer analog. That pussy drive me crazy. Trapped between them padded walls, getting high diving in it, yelling cannonball. Drum sounding like ba-dum bum bum. Drinking Sauvignon Blanc with some young blonde. Admit it. Rock solid ain't shit you could say.
Even that's not even on that intricate type of. I'm reloading that. That's just styling on people. That's just swaggy rapping more than anything else.
Drinking. It was getting high diving in it, yelling cannonball. Drum sounding like ba-dum bum bum. Drinking Sauvignon Blanc with some young blonde. Admit it. Rock solid ain't shit you could say. 6'6" plus the sins we commit in a day. If that piece of shit went from the apprentice to the president, ayy, Rome wasn't building a day. I went from minimum wage, doing business with Chase, to walking into a chase, trying to get in the safe, picking the lock, kidding officer, I'm innocent. Ayy, I was in a different city that particular day. I'm talking money with homes, trying to flip in the state, in different estate, in the kitchen baking, trying to get to the cake, trigger finger itching back. Oh, this shit isn't safe. They jewelry rented and they pin it as fake. I'm different. That ass is real. Let it sit on my face. Serving dick like duck confit. Finish your plate. Yeah, get in where you fit in shit. Long as you don't get in the way. I have them missing if they feeling away. Shit, I ain't a killer, but don't push me like Machiavelli. Pull your bitch. I'm acting petty. Leave me alone. Revenge is the sweetest thing next to getting pussy. Till you get revenge by getting pussy. To each his own. Perfect.
Oh, bro. This is a madness to listen to, man. It's just exciting for me, man, because I feel for a lot of people this is going to introduce him to Illmac and how cold he is as a rapper more than anything else. I feel to an extent people do kind of go, oh, he's a battle rapper. The music can't be that good. It's going to be a bit boom bappy or whatever. And obviously there are elements of that in what he does, but he's just way beyond a battle rapper making music. For me, he is a musician that battles very well. But yeah, that was crazy, man. Just the swagger of it as well, just the breath control the entire way through, the reference game as well. He's stacking like references and punchlines all into his structure, and it just flows so smoothly. It's just enjoyable to listen to.
I appreciate you having me, for real.
But I appreciate you coming through, mate.
I always feel Charlie's mic has never turned up enough,
Chase.
or it's turned up way too high.
I remember reduced lunches, skipping consecutive meals. Now we do luncheons with execs and still stress on the bill. Somewhere between on the verge and on the edge of my field. Thoughts in my head, trying to tell my pessimism to chill. When I go, mention me amongst the legends for real. North on my back, got a lifelong membership in the Ville. Watch some switch up depending on whose presence they feel. Nothing faker than trying to fit somebody's definition of real, man. I forget what the choice was. Something about choosing to feel or avoid love. Young thousandaire rocking billionaire boys club.
How many of those shots of Charlie do you reckon were added in later?
Like, oh, I see you just filling that void, huh?
I've got to say, though, he looks like he is genuinely very much enjoying this. So, fair play. I'm very much enjoying this. Where everyone just... The thing is, when you watch someone rap like this, the majority of the time you are there going... It's just that type. It's just that type of rapping.
Already know. Knows I ghosted, I apologize. Just needed to cleanse my energy of them toxic vibes. Now it's new phone. Who this? If only I knew then. What I know now was clueless. But deep down I always knew this. Knew me, old soul, the shoe fits. Everybody's an icon. What we do for a few clicks. Yeah, old soul, the shoe fits. But the truth is, sometimes I feel out of place, like I'm not really from here, like I inherited these memories and this identity, and I'm waiting to go back somewhere. Like I wake up from this dream and think, oh yeah, I am me. That dream was weird, just play along, staying calm.
Another thing he's done a couple of times in this is, that's a very weird screenshot, but a couple of times in this, he's kind of gone down these almost alleyways with and tangents with the way he's rapping, and then he always comes back and it always resolves, which is something, another talent he has in the way he writes his stuff. Everything resolves, which is good. Otherwise, you just get frustrated.
In my head unless I'm making songs, and that's the way we bond. Probably hard to be with me, period. Feelings only show once in a while to keep up appearances. Damn. But what's life if you take away the challenges? It's not the situation, it's what you take away and balance it. I embraced the hardships and made the pain my catalyst. Just remember, nobody ever blamed their way to happiness. Ill.
Jesus. Wow. It's very true. No one did ever blame their way to happiness. That's a cold line. What a closer, man.
Cold shit.
That was wild, my guy. That was wild.
Appreciate you.
I was excited about it tonight, and you didn't let me down, bro, for real.
That means a lot coming from a legend, man.
Oh my God. You know, my entry point into the game was editing videos that you was killing.
For real?
But a lot of people don't know that.
That's crazy.
I used to be an editor for Jump Off TV back in the day.
Damn.
So like, I grew up watching you just body people for fun, bro.
Hey, you could have edited some of my chokes out in 2006.
Hey, bro, thanks for coming through, man.
I appreciate you having me, for
I
real.
appreciate it. If people want to find you on the socials, where can they get you, bro?
It's just at Illmac TV. That's it. Twitter, Instagram, all that. Holler at me. Let me know what you think.
Bro, you bodied it, bro.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for coming through, bro.
Yeah,
Mad.
thank you.
Good stuff.
That right there is fire in the booth. Mud. So I hope you enjoyed that fire in the booth. What you gotta do now is click here to subscribe. Click here to check out the Fire in the Booth playlist.
There we go. We're going to watch the end of it. Amazing. I'm so happy I saw this and I had time to put it together. I've got another reaction video to do in literally 20 minutes. So I'm going to try and get this up online before then. But wow. This was very, very good. I think this was a very impressive display from Illmac. I think he did a very good job in showcasing exactly why a lot of people hold him in such high regard. Bear in mind, the guy's been doing this for a very long time now, and he's been consistent the entire time, especially on the musical front. I think he showcased a lot of things that the UK will very much appreciate. The flow patterns, the breath control, the structure, and again, the content in what he's talking about. It's not just punchlines. It's not just it's not just preachy messages. It's just a blend of everything you want when rapping. And I could not have been happier to watch this one. So there we go. Thank you, Illmac. As I've said before, please do subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching my reaction video. This has been a very enjoyable one to do. Longer than the normal reaction video, but it's a longer thing. So there we go. As I said before, if you have enjoyed this, please do leave a like in the comment section below, and of course leave a like in the comment section. Leave a like and leave a comment in the comment section below. I'd love to know what you think, and let me know what your favorite moments from this were. I'd love to hear. There's so many highlights, so I can't sit here and go through all of them. We'll have another 20 minutes on the video, but there we go. Out to everyone who's been watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.